Did you know that over 20 million people visit Universal Orlando every single year? And they basically all do the same thing. They ride rides, they eat food, maybe watch a show, and then they go home. But today, I'm doing something different. Each thing I do in this video is going to be harder to access, more exclusive, and way more rare than the last. Let's start with something that everyone can do, as long as you're in the parks, like getting a butterbeer. It's estimated that Universal sells about 1.5 million of these a year. I account for at least 10,000 of those. And also, not as exclusive as it used to be, because I realized I lied out there. Yeah, I misspoke. You can actually get butterbeer in City Walk now. You go into the store, the Universal store, and there's the butterbeer bar. I wonder if that will increase the number of butterbeers they sell in a year. But that's beside the point. If being in the parks and having a butterbeer isn't exclusive enough for you, don't worry. By the end of the video, I'm going to do something that I would guess less than a couple hundred people have ever done here at Universal. The rest of this stuff will range from, you probably heard about it, but there's a barrier to entry. It costs something, or there's a limited capacity, all the way to things that not many people even know about, and I'm not sure if I can do them. But let's see what happens. I figured I'd start with something pretty simple, so I started off with Express Pass. Let's face it, Express Passes are expensive, sometimes getting close to $400, which makes them pretty exclusive. I did not buy an Express Pass, I just used my After 4 Express. That's tied to my annual pass. But the price isn't the only thing that makes them exclusive. They also sell a limited number of them every single day. So I rode a few rides, including Mummy, E.T., and Rip Ride Rocket. That one will have a very important part in this video a little bit later. After I got done riding rides, there was something else I wanted to do. But unfortunately, it didn't work out. That's pretty early in the video to have a miss. So I was going to try to do the immigration tour. If you're not sure what that is, you can actually go downstairs, like the little downstairs area of Men in Black, and several of the attractions here at Universal offer like a behind the scenes tour. That one's just called the immigration tour. You can go down there, there's Easter eggs and stuff on there, but they're subject to availability, and today it wasn't available. It was kind of busy and they weren't able to accommodate me, but that's okay. I mean, it happens. They get busy, they get understaffed. I totally get it, but apparently only like 20 or 30 people request it a day, so that's a low number, but let's continue. I thought about riding this and enjoying it, but some things are too exclusive even for this video. As fun and exclusive as some of this stuff has been, I'm ready to get to the juice. I don't even know why I'd say that. I'm ready to get to the good stuff. So for that, we're going to fast forward like 2 hours. You see these crowds everywhere? Well, you won't for much longer, because tonight I am at an exclusive event. So what exactly is this event that I'm at? It's the Orlando Informer meetup. I love working with Orlando Informer, and the fact is, some of the things you're going to see tonight would not have been possible without their help. So a big thank you for inviting me out. If you ever want to check out one of their events, I will put a link in the description, and then I'll pin a comment with it. You should definitely do it. Okay, let's do some stuff. Before I leave here, I'm going to start off with something kind of rare. This is a walk-in taco. I know you're probably looking at it like, oh, that's a bag of Fritos. Yeah, but you can generally only get walk-in tacos at Halloween Horror Nights. And I'm getting them at this event, so that's rare enough for me. I'm also just hungry, which isn't rare. I mean, how rare is this? I'm just standing on a road in a theme park by myself. There is no one anywhere. But the next thing I'm going to do, pretty exclusive to these meetups. So, there are rare characters. Character meet and greets are part of theme parks. We all know and love character meet and greets. However, here at the Orlando Informer meetup, there's some that are more rare than others. Let's go see who we can meet. How are you, Drac? Staring contest? I win. It's okay. What's your favorite fruit? Nectarine? It's okay. I have this effect on people sometimes. Have a good one. Now you would think after crashing and burning like I just did, that I wouldn't go back for more. I went back for more. I'm back. Got a question for you. I just need to know. So, when I saw you at Epic Universe, you had your grippers out. Your grippers. Your feet. You have your toes out over to Epic. Is it a park rule that you have to wear shoes here? I try.
Funny guy, aren't you?
No, not really.
Very funny.
I try to be.
You have jokes. You're the funniest person you know.
I am?
Yeah.
You have any jokes? No.
I don't believe you. Waste of time.
There's one thing I'm positive of, and that is I do not think he likes me. That's okay. That's not rare. That is not exclusive. I mean, have you ever in your life seen it like this? Did I need to come to Diagon Alley to talk about the character meet and greets? No. Would I miss Diagon Alley when it's like this? Absolutely not. So on top of seeing Dracula, which is the one I spent all my time with, there was Beetlejuice, and then there was a director's outfit, Woody Woodpecker, which is kind of crazy. He didn't talk, so I didn't think that quite made the cut. And then Churro. Churro is the exclusive character. It's the mascot of Orlando Informer. Inadvertently, something exclusive or rare is seeing Diagon Alley like this. But let's continue. I think we can all agree. One of the worst parts about going to a theme park is waiting in lines. Nobody likes to wait in lines. I mean, you can literally pay extra money to wait in less of a line. At this event, you can ride just about anything you want without waiting. But what's rare or exclusive is riding something alone. I mean, honestly, how many times have you ridden an attraction and been the only person on it? So, over the next little bit, I'm going to see how many rides I can get on and be the only person on it. This should be fun. All right, first off, what's your name?
Ella.
Ella. Okay. So, have you ever ridden anything alone at the Orlando Informer meetup?
Yes.
What rides?
What's the Journey Through Hogwarts called?
Forbidden Journey?
Forbidden Journey and Transformers.
Transformers. And you were the only person on the cart?
Mm-hmm.
Were you with your parents or just by yourself?
Parents.
Oh, with your parents. Okay. That's probably smart. Anything else you want to say to the people?
No.
No? Nothing? Okay. I gotta be careful. I think Ella may be coming for my job. But if Ella got to ride 2 rides by herself with her parents, of course, I got to ride 3. So you saw me on Roller Coaster. I think you saw me. I may have not put it in yet. Oh, hello. Oh. And then I got on ET because it was right there. I didn't even get the ET bike. That wasn't their fault. That was my fault. I walked the wrong bike. And then, of course, I got on the Mummy. And then she's been on Transformers and Forbidden Journey. I could do more. I really could. I've done a lot of rides alone. I've even gotten the Velocicoaster by myself. But I do have 2 more rides that I have to hit. 1, because it's in a special mode that I've never even heard of. And 2, is the grand finale. Really excited. This sign is pretty rare. This is the only summer 2025 meetup that will ever happen. So that seems rare. Okay. The next thing is so exclusive that I didn't even know that they did it until tonight. And that is called the Mega Loop, the Mega something on High in the Sky Suits Trolley. So basically what they do is if you ride High in the Sky Suits Trolley, there's 2 tracks. You can be put on either side. However, during this meetup, for the first time that I've ever heard of, it's running both sides. You get on one, and when you come in like to where you would normally unload, you just keep going. Seems pretty cool. I was just informed it is officially called Mega Mode. We're riding Suits Trolley Mega Mode. I'll be honest, when I first set this up, I thought there was a seat in here. And now I'm just taking a knee and people are walking by and looking at me. That was fun. It probably was close to 6 minutes, 6.5 minutes. And I gotta think, that would technically be a roller coaster. I have not done any fact checking on this, so y'all can do it and let me know in the comments. Would that be the longest roller coaster in existence if it was 6.5 minutes? I think it's gotta be close. At least a little close. Okay, on to the next thing. So up next, I went over to Camp Jurassic to do something that even though I've been to this park more than 500 times, like definitely entered this park more than 500 times, I've only done it once in my life. So next up, we're gonna ride an attraction. I know what you're thinking. Tyler, I can just go to Universal and ride the attractions. That's not entirely true. So behind me is Pteranodon Flyers, which is the hardest attraction to get on at the Universal Orlando Resort. If you thought Battle at the Ministry over at Epic Universe was hard to get on, you don't even know. What makes P-Flyers, as we like to call it, so hard to get on? Well, let me explain. In order to ride P-Flyers, you have to be accompanied by a child. That child has to be between 36 and 56 inches. I know about growth spurts and stuff. It's not really that much of a window. Kind of hard to find a child within that window. At least in my opinion. I don't have a kid. I don't really know. What I do know is that kids aren't born at 36 inches. So essentially, you have to plan to have a child. That is, a process. And then you got to wait 9 months for that child to be born. That child's like, 18, 19 inches, something like that. So not only do you have to wait 9 months for it to be born, then you have to wait additional time for it to cook or whatever they do when they grow to 36 inches. So then you have to let them cook for what? I don't know, 4 years? Is that how tall a kid is at 36 inches? Sounds right. And then after you let them cook, you have to plan a trip down here. And you have to do it before they hit 56 inches. That's a lot. It's a lot of planning. It's a long time. It's like a 5-year commitment to get to ride this thing. And obviously, even though I am so well versed in children and how they grow and growth rates, I don't have a child with me. So there must be another way that you can ride this. So with OI, there's a lottery system. When you purchase tickets, you get put in a lottery to see if you can get a ticket to come ride this the night of the event. I won the lottery. I have personally only ridden this once in my life. So I'm actually really excited.
Hold your hat?
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you. Okay. That was a lot scarier than I thought it would be. Unfortunately, I did not have a camera person with me where they could record that monumental moment. But I did record my audio, so enjoy. Okay. Oh, those trees are close. Oh, okay. Okay, we're swaying. Oh, okay, we're swaying. Oh, okay. You know how they say sometimes you just don't put stuff on the internet? Maybe that was one of those things. Okay. Oh, there's a slide. It'd be pretty rare that I can go down a slide as an adult and not get weird looks from people. Okay. Let's do this. We're ready? Oh, that is not. Oh! Okay, I've got friction burn. As this amazing night was coming to a close, I had just one thing left to do. It was time to head back over to Universal Studios and check out this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Okay, we have reached that part of the video, and that part of the night, where I reveal my big secret, the thing that is probably more rare or I would say almost impossible. Something that I never thought would happen to me or any of my friends. So behind me is Rip Ride Rocket. And we all know that this beloved attraction that actually means a lot to me. I have a lot of history with this attraction. Stuff that I don't really want to go into, but this is the first thing you really see. It's the skyline of Universal Studios. And what makes it even more special is today is June 7th. It is the 35th birthday anniversary of the opening of Universal Studios. Obviously, this wasn't here when it first opened, but this has been a part, I believe this coaster's like 17, 18 years old. It's been a part of Universal for as long as most of us can remember. But none of that is relevant without you knowing what's so special about it. So Rip Ride Rocket is kind of a unique ride. When you get on it, you can select from a list of songs. There is a secret list that has secret songs on it. So the thing that is so rare and honestly a once-in-a-lifetime experience is Orlando Informer has given me the opportunity to be a voice on this attraction. So you can listen to me talk while you ride. I don't know whether that's a good thing or not, but as a theme park fan, it's pretty cool. I have not heard it other than when I said it. And I've got some friends that also did it as well. So I'm going to go ride. Hopefully I have the audio clip where I can put it in. And I'll see y'all after I get off.
The front row, no regrets.
Deep breath in and scream it out.
We're climbing. And climbing.
Woo! That's a good point, Churro.
Let's go!
Sun goes down, the world just started.
That is so surreal. That is so surreal. What's crazy about that is how many people can say that they've done that, like that their voice has been on a roller coaster. I mean, maybe a few hundred, especially here at Universal, and most of them are famous singers. Like, those are songs. It's just me saying a line. But as a theme park nerd and somebody who has made their life revolve around theme parks, and the theme parks have just always meant so much to me, to have an opportunity like this, I really don't have the words to express what's going on. Like, it's just kind of insane. In this video, even though I did a lot of exclusive stuff, it wasn't to show you me doing exclusive stuff. It was to show you sometimes you just chase your dreams because you never know what will happen. I mean, like I said, I've been to places and been to events and done things that I never thought possible. Never in a million years. But in a way, isn't that kind of what theme parks are? They take us to places or let us do things that shouldn't be possible. And so if you want to see more stories that honestly should not be possible, make sure you subscribe. I'll see you in the next one.